Hi guys, Andy here and welcome back to my Minecraft Survival single player world. And today we're outside the town hall. We'll pop inside in a second. I've done a little bit of work starting to tidy this up. Got some plants in the corner, some decorations, some lighting. Put the glass sort of barrier around the edge up there. Got a map of the area. This was the one from Solace Island, but that shows the whole area. We can start maybe filling in, at least branching out a little bit and see what's further afield. This is the more local map. Those two are messed up, I need to sort them out, make sure I've got the right ones there. I'll play around with that later. But this gives a general idea of what we're looking at here, and then obviously going out, I want to complete this river all the way around, see how far it goes. Obviously turn all this into farmland as well, and finish up the rest of the town here. I've actually got this little book here, which is a book of outstanding jobs. Not here yet, but for other areas. So in Solace Island, I'd like to put a boat in the harbour, tidy up the mine area, do some house decors, and that will include some of the 1.14 blocks. Things like the different furnaces and that sort of thing. I also want to decorate the gardening farm, redesign the skeleton farm, because I believe there's a slime chunk around there, and then put in a road to Solace Island. And that is basically going to, this might be easier, a road all the way along to somewhere along that coast there, where I can put fishing village to connect to there. That's somewhere down the line, but I want to start recording these little jobs there just so I don't forget them, and to make sure I'm keeping myself in check with what I'm doing. What I've also done is had a look at this side here. So sort of tidied up this side here and over there, and just put some more flowers in place, just to sort of like bring it look a bit neat and just sort of finish it off a little bit, just to try and wrap it up. Also did when I extended the hedgerow from here, sort of around down this side here, down the back. And I think when I get the pathways in from around here, going over to here, which is going to be a garden area, the way pathway here, and then maybe a little one down this side here, coming down into the town here. Again, it depends what sort of buildings I put on this side as well, but I want to try and bring these buildings out a little bit, just so this isn't such a big open space. Hello. But today, I'm going to be turning our attention to this building here, which is going to be the tavern. And you'll see I've taken the tree down, simply because I was having a look at what I can do for the tavern, and the tree was very close and covering quite a bit of the front of it. So if you sort of looked at it from this angle, you basically just saw the tree and not much else. A tree will go back in its place there. I might move it a little bit, but there was something there definitely, likewise down the middle there. But I thought for the time being I'll get rid of it and give me so I get a better view of what I'm building over here. But this isn't, the idea is going to be two, like a sort of bay window each side. I'm going to raise it up slightly, so there'll be like little windows for a little cellar below, where one will be like a cellar part of it, one will be like a more rougher bar area down below. Raise up a floor height, and then another floor, maybe a bit of accommodation, maybe accommodation for the landlord themselves. And then it needs to come over here as well, possibly. That says armory, that's not going to happen. Where's my axe? What I am kind of thinking is over here, maybe a little extension of like a small little stables for the tavern, so you know travellers can come into the town, leave the horse here, and then go into the tavern for drinking, food, etc. That's my plan there. So what I need to do now is get some materials together, and then we'll get the skeletons up and start work on this building. So let me get some stuff together. I'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, right, here we go. The tavern I've put in the first two layers. These are going to be like the basement area, so basically we'll have a little window underneath here and here for the rooms below, and they will be dug down below. So this will be like the floor level when you first come in at the main entrance, and I've just fallen in again, not for the first time. So what we're going to do now, we're going to have the front of the tavern, the bottom layer anyway, of stone and stone brick. So 2, 3, 4, 5. So this height all the way up, and we go same in the corners. move these up. I'm going to trim the edge of that building. But basically, all this is going to do now, I'll fill this in fully. But then we're going to texture this up afterwards. So let me get this done. I'll be back in a second. Right, and that is all in place there. So then we're going to come up. Let's go to this height. And then I'm just going to get the right pieces in place, would help. Let's put one there. One there. And we'll go along one. And there. And then we'll put 9 I get across. We can, and then using some dark oak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then on the corners here, I'll do that one facing that way, and that one facing that way, and we'll do this corner one like that. I'll do the same all the way along here. Then fill in these gaps here. I'm going to go with a mixture of cyan terracotta and light and dark grey wool, and then cyan wool as an accent colour around the edge. So I'll get that done. I'll be back in a second. Alright guys, welcome back. Let's have a gander what we've got so far. So this is the colour scheme for the top of the tavern. So you've got the light cyan to give it that colour contrast. Ignore the dirt, that's me pillaring up. But you've got these they are all greys, but that's like cyan terracotta, and it goes in well with the greys. I think it looks quite nice. Although this looks fairly flat at the moment, we will sort this out going forward. Put a front at the bottom. I've started on the next layer. I need some more dark oak wood. Just been up here actually deciding what to do about the roof, because I'm not quite high there, and obviously I've got this dirt ledge here which could potentially go if I wanted to, but what I was thinking is for that flat area there and there, we'll just do a straight up like this roof. So if you measure that going across there straight up, and then do some sort of little angle sides, this sort of thing, the angled eaves going into that. Eaves the right word? I don't know, but you know what I mean. That on those there. Need to tidy up the back as well and bring that in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some materials and then we'll go and build this roof. Alright, onto the roof. Try and work out where I'm going to put things. So let's bring this out one here. So we use cobble stairs. Need to work out really where the centre is going to be. And then we'll bring back this way. Put you there. And then you. And then we'll just try and get an idea of what this height is going to be. The joint in the middle, that's fine. Can I just pop over that way? I think that should be okay, because when we merge these into it, that should sort of give it a bit more depth. We can hang these over again as well. So what I'm going to do is, I wonder if I could peak that a little bit, sort of like that does there, so it goes up and then peaks in. Or is that going to look too bad? I'll do it this way and try this way and see how that goes. If this is okay, we'll stick to this. Can I get back over there? Excellent. Right, I'm going to get this in place and I'll be back with you in a second. Alright guys, welcome back, and here we have a roof on the building, and it's looking okay. I'm not 100% certain on the arches. I might do something to tweak those. I'm not filled in the gaps above there as well. Likewise, the ends there are empty as well, but I'll worry about those. I'll worry about that in a short while. However, I want to have a look at some of the decoration to the front. So it's quite joined in all this together. There's a separation there, and we do need some more decoration on the top there, which we'll get to in a minute. But for these, this is what I'm going to have a look at now. Let's have a quick come in. Let's take these out. So basically down here is going to be like a basement tipple. I don't know how deep it's going to go to yet, so let's just clear out some stuff here. Let me just fill some of this in a bit for the time being. There we go. So I've got some stairs and then like a slab like that to give sort of like an archway impression. And then if I do, I just can't fill in there because it's a half slab. I've got half slabs down here. You, sir, will have to go and be replaced. Not by you. There we go. Have I got any glass? This is where I can't get out now. There we go. Escapes. Right. Now, I was going to have clear glass, but I'm thinking because it's sort of like the basement of a tavern, it might be a bit smokier and the windows might not be as clear. I put it in the wrong place. I've got the grey glass to give it like a more of a stained look. However, take that away. Let me just see if I drop that down one more. How that is going to look like that. Again, it's not that. No, so I think we'll come back up again. I think we'll need to come back up. And that's the floor there. That's where we've got this. Let's see if I now take this floor right here, put you in like so. You don't notice the floor as much walking from here. However, I'm not going to brown carpet on my cup, but some brown carpet over the top of that, I suppose. And then if I just go, oops. Get rid of the night. Let's have a look at that there. I wonder if I think that helps as well. It gives that extra bit of protection there. Oh, I know I can get brown carpet from. I'm hungry. That's better. I've got inventory space that I have. I've got a wall shot right here. Yeah, it could work. We have to try and put some features in the windows, perhaps. I suppose if I could maybe put something over the top as well, just to sort of hide it. Spruce slabs and the trapdoors. We could perhaps go. And then I suppose I could always go like so. We could always put then some sort of decoration on the top there, and that would fill that in. And is there, I've got a grass block on it. I could go inventory fill up again. You'll do for one example, and I'll just borrow you two for the moment. So the town could basically say, just to hide the look of that there, that's covered in. That will do. I think that would work. There is some other decoration going on around it as well, which will tie it all in anyway. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. What I also want to have a look at as well is, let's take these out here, is putting in a bit of an entrance into here, like so, because I want to put a balcony on that side there to come out. Stairs now to bring this up. So we can come up here, put a little bit of a fencing. I haven't got any on me. Put fencing on there, and then I would imagine, does that work? Bringing these back out one more, bringing you two across like so, and then going what's that like for the street width? It's not too bad. I don't mind the streets tightening up a little bit if needs be. I might rearrange where the chiseled blocks go compared to this. Ooh. Let me just quickly make some fences. So put some fences in here, like there. I can bring them around a bit. Pop you in there. What we could do is put the chiseled blocks to something like that. Let's put you in there, you in there. And then I think we'll take you out here. Oh, actually, have we got any polished andesite? Where's my books? We have. Excellent. Sent to be some wood. So let's make you two polished andesite, and you on this side the same. And then I think I'll swap you all around. That's better. And then we'll take all you out here. How's that looking? That's looking better. So that's now 2 steps into the entrance here, and then I've forgotten any spruce slabs. Still I have. Probably gonna need a few more. Right, found me something out here. Like so, and take you round here. And then I can go 1, pop you in there like so, and then the same on this side here. Oh, you. And then do that. What's that look looking like now? That's looking okay. And then pop up here. It goes like the nipples. And then that goes across like that. So you can come out of here, stand on this balcony and overlook the edge. Great. How do I get down? Like so. That's looking better. A little flat, but we can tweak that because it's not harm to add a bit more detail in, maybe. A couple of trapdoors perhaps, or perhaps maybe like something like that. We can work something out. I'll play around with ideas anyway. I think what I'm going to do now is replicate this on this side, maybe tweak it slightly. That's looking a bit square, but we'll see what we can do. Then tie up the front, and then it's just internal decor. So I'll crack on and I'll return with you shortly. Alright guys, welcome back, and here's a little update video on how we're getting on, and this is it. We've got probably most of the outside done, unless I do a little more tweaks, which it is possible. I may do a little bit more. But I've sort of tied up the archways down there for the windows into the basement, and likewise decorated up window, and I've married the same over here. Sorted out the staircase, 2 stairs going in like that, little decorated front with some garden area, keeping up the flower theme around the area, likewise flowers on the top windows, decoration around there, shutters, one half open, one fully back, plenty of light and lantern and the greenery around there, just to sort of, again, keeping this green theme going on, just break up all the grey as well. So I've done nothing on this side here where the stair was going to go, but I might just drop that down slightly anyway, just so I'm not, so I do like that little garden there, so I might leave it open at the back so you can see it, but don't want the stable height to come up too high, because against that wall, I think I'm putting a fireplace inside, which will then chimney will poke out, preferably before that floor and then up the side. But that's coming on quite nice at the moment. Quick look inside. There's not done anything. Some side entrance here. So this is the bottom ground floor. Just all cleared out. So I'm going to put a floor in here, tied it with the corners as well. And then, I mean, down here will primarily be just chairs and so forth. Down here, maybe some big dining hall. Need to put a proper staircase in, I think, as well, actually, rather than a ladder. There is a creeper farm back there, but I think it's slightly higher up, so I might dig out part of this and put the bar within to the wall, which would make it a bit more space in here. Then I can have a few more tables around here, or booths, something like that. And then upstairs, I'm thinking maybe a hallway, and a room that side, and a room that side. One might be perhaps like a common room. There's like several beds in there, and one could be a room for perhaps maybe the owner. I might get some carpets as well on this stone here. Didn't actually think about that at the time, but I'll find some way of tidying that up. And a little balcony here, we can come and stand glass to give the impression of like sliding glass doors with some shutters, and they can come over here and look out at the town. In fact, do I want to put a trapdoor on there as well? Like that. Got a couple of little item frames. Need to put like a potion bottle in there, or just to give the impression of like, you know, it's a tavern. But it's coming on quite nicely. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to cut off again and do some work on the interior. I find it a little easy to do off camera at the moment because I'll keep chopping and changing ideas around as we go along. So I'll crack on, do some more, and then I'll come back with you shortly. Alright guys, welcome back, and done a bit more work on the tavern. It's not finished. I haven't done the top floor or the basement. Basically I'm running out of materials. I'll explain in a second, but it is done, and I don't think there's been much more change on the outside since last time. However, down this side here I popped in just a small little stables. Got a couple of horses as well, just somewhere to keep. Couple of patrons can keep the horses there, I sort of tidied up the greenery around the back here just to sort of bring that in. Might do some more tidying up with it, get rid of the dirt, mix up the stone as well. I've also extended this pathway here just to get rid of these gaps here. Likewise, I might bring that forward a bit more here. But this is where we are at the moment. I've put a little couple of bottles in there to give indication this way you come for a drink. I'm going to put a small custom tree in there as well. But I'm quite happy with this right now. Let's go inside, put a door on as well. And inside we've got a nice dining area at one end. A couple of the tables and some more tables over there. And here's a little bit of carpet. I'm not quite sure whether I'll extend that or I might actually remove it altogether. I don't know yet. But it's there for the moment, just to sort of give indication of carpet in. A few pictures around the place. Hello computer, you just banged on me. Right, got these bar stools here. A few drinks about the place. Some kegs of beer, what they're currently serving from. Some large kegs at the back. You can't actually put these on the stairs at the side as well. Some drinks glasses up at the top. This is all looking rather nice. Again, upstairs I haven't done anything yet. I need to get some materials to do this as well. Just be sort of tidying the edges around the ceiling here, and I'll do the same further up. And then if we go down to the basement, this is where I started to run out of stuff here. I started to like block this side off, but I like to get some mossy cobble, and then I realised I had no vines, so I'm now rapidly trying to grow vines on the side of the townhouse. But in this side here, there's going to be some cellars. There'll be a cellar, so I'll put some barrels all stacked up around here, and then I'll probably block off this side as well like that. And in here, I'll just put some tables and chairs around the place in here. I'll do that off camera hopefully for next episode as well. I keep saying things like that, and then sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. But for the tavern, that is looking quite nice. And it's starting to now fill in down this side even more. So when you're coming in this way, you're getting to see that's coming in as well. So you have to go further around here. So you get a tree in there. As you come further down here now, got more space. I can put some here, some more little like stores or something like that. I'm going to start putting some buildings down this side and around here as well, filling in this area, and that will complete this part of it. And then so when that side is all completed around there, I may get rid of, let me land on here, this overhang. It doesn't seem to do much. There's nothing on here particularly, so I might just clear it out, just let some more light through there. And then we've got down that side to do as well, and then at some point we're going to have to look at the man house as well. Those two cows and the sheep I rescued from off the roof. They were all stuck on that roof as well. One actually got trapped right in the corner, so got a lead, put a pathway down there, led them off. I think also, is it in there? See if we can get in here. We're having animals gathering up here as well. I keep seeing them popping their heads over here. So yeah, we're having fun with animals around the place. But that is our completed tavern. Give me a name for the tavern in the comments down below, guys. I have no idea what I'm going to call it. But if you've got any interesting tavern names, I will happily consider them. But on that note, as the sun is setting, I'll leave this video here. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like. Helps out me, the video, the channel. Consider subscribing if you haven't already to be notified of future other videos. And I will see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.